This morning, a Tennessee veteran says he was denied benefits that he earned in combat because he was injured before he hit 20 years of service.
A bill in Washington called the Major Richard Starr Act could fix that for thousands of wounded veterans, but despite broad support, it was recently blocked from advancing in the Senate.
Sarah Ottman sat down with one East Tennessee veteran who says lawmakers need to step up. She joins us with the story. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, Abby. Heather. Lyle Allen tells me the benefits he's being denied feel like, quote, a slap in the face. He says too many veterans he served with have taken their own lives, not just from their injuries, but from the financial uncertainty those injuries created. That's why he's speaking out now. Every day, new American patriots sign on a dotted line to serve and protect our freedoms, all willing to go to battle overseas with no guarantee they'll make it back home. But for many veterans, the hardest battles start after they return to home soil.
So I spent about 15 years in the U.S. Army as a combat engineer.
Lyle Allen knows that battle.
Unfortunately, during that time, I was injured. I was in multiple IED explosions.
One blast left him with a traumatic brain injury, forcing him to medically retire 5 years short of 20 years in service.
There's so many different things I had to go through returning to actually become a predominant member of society. It's just fortunate that I am actually here.
But losing those 5 years is costing him. Under CRDP, concurrent retirement and disability pay, veterans must serve 20 years to receive both retirement and VA disability.
I was going to do 20 years. This is like the country turning their backs on us.
But a bill named the Major Richard Starr Act is working to serve more veterans.
This act will allow them to get their full compensation for their injuries as well as their full retirement.
The bill has bipartisan support, 76 co-sponsors in the Senate and 313 in the House. But recently, it was blocked in Congress, one senator blaming the price tag for expanding care.
There should be no question in any situation that we don't give them the full benefits that they deserve.
Josh Gagne runs Mission Phoenix, a nonprofit helping veterans with PTSD, a disability that would be recognized under the bill. Both he and Lyle say waiting on Washington isn't an option.
For them, it's just another piece of paper on their desk. We need to start pushing this.
If we all work together, push this bill, it would help so many veterans out.
They signed their names to fight for America. Now Lyle and Josh say it's time for the country to fight for them. Lyle says he's now part of a grassroots movement of more than 50,000 combat wounded veterans, raising money, buying billboards, and pressuring lawmakers after Republican Senator Roger Wicker from Mississippi blocked the Starr Act from getting a simple up or down vote. He's hoping Tennessee leaders will join that push to bring the bill back for another vote and encourages everyone to call their representatives and push for it as well. For now, Abby, Heather, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Sarah, thank you so much.